Hello everyone, my name is Cap and welcome back to the channel and another 7 Days to Die video. I'm doing all of this in Alpha 19. Now in my Let's Play series, everybody has been seeing me use this backpack sorting mod here, this inventory sorting mod. I originally saw this from Josh, aka Jawoodle. He helped me get it installed in my system, and since then I've had a ton of people wanting me to show you guys how to get this on here. Now of course this is on PC. It's incredibly easy. There's two ways to do it. I'm going to show you both of them. The really simple, fast, and easy way to do it, and the not so simple, not so fast way to do it, but technically still works. So what this mod does is it puts these three baskets up here in this text box right above your backpack. The first one moves everything in your inventory. It just takes everything from your inventory in your backpack and moves everything up to the back. It moves everything up to the top up there. The second one moves items to the loot container that can fill up existing stacks. So it'll only move things up there that you already have items for and just to fill up the existing stacks. This third icon will move everything over there that already has at least one stack in there. So if you're trying to put like all of your food and drink in there, you can click this one. It'll move everything that already has something in there. Now this little box here allows you to be able to reserve some slots all the way up to 45 because that's what your total backpack space is. Putting it at 45 would kind of negate the entire process. But what it allows you to do is say you want to select just the top 10. You use these top 10 rows here, the 9, 10, and it will reserve those spaces so it won't move them. So if you click the button, it'll move everything except for the top 10. You can adjust it back down to whatever size you want to, and that way no matter which items you have in your tool belt or your backpack up here at the very top or the first 10, 15, 20 rows, whatever you want to keep it as, you can just click the button and bam, you don't have to worry about accidentally emptying your entire backpack. Super simple, incredibly useful, it's a big time saver, so I'm going to show you guys how to get this. Alright, if you look in the video description down below, there's a link in there, and I'm putting it in the link of my Let's Play videos as well, so it's easy to find for everybody, and it just says Backpack Mod, and it'll take you to this particular page, the 7daystodiemods.com website. You can see it's called Backpack Buttons, same thing here. This is written by Kane GB, much props to him, and if you scroll down just a little bit, you're going to see there's two download links. The one that I'm currently using is for Alpha 18. It's the one that I got from Josh. It works just fine. I honestly don't know what all was added in the A19 version of it, but you can download whichever one you want to. The moment you click it, it's going to say, hey, what do you want to do with it? Just click it and save it to your desktop. Make it a little bit easier to find. So the first thing you've got to do is to find your 7 Days to Die install folder. I have mine installed somewhere else besides the default, so using my file path is not going to help you. But what you can do is you can open up Steam, right-click the actual 7 Days to Die, go down to Properties, and under the local files, you can click on Browse Local Files button, and this will open up the installation location of where you have those. Typically, it's under your C drive. I think it's under Program Files, and then Steam, Steam Apps, Common, 7 Days to Die. Now inside this you're going to see a folder called Mods. If you don't see this folder, then you're going to have to create one. You can either click the little button up at the top or right click and choose New Folder. And if you do, name it Mods with a capital M. It doesn't matter if it's case sensitive. So once you do that, go ahead and open it up. And as you can see, I already have this here, but it's not, if you didn't have this, you're not going to see that there. So you'll download the compressed file that you already had downloaded just now from the website, and you're going to see inside here, this is Kane's Modlets A19 Master Backpack Buttons. You can either just put the whole thing in here, or you can just get down to the individual file. I would recommend just go inside the main file that you have here, just double click it, and you're going to see the same thing here. This is Kane's 19 Backpack Buttons, mine says 18. Just click and drag it into that folder. This is what it looks like. And now you have it and you're good to go. Easy peasy, really simple. I'm going to delete that from mine just so I don't have duplicates. And also just make sure you put the actual folder in here from the compressed file. You don't want to put the zip file itself in here, it won't do anything. Alright, so if you want to do it the complicated way and don't want to have to download a mod, I can show you how to do that too. From within the 7 Days to Die folder, you're going to go under the data folder, you're going to go under config, the XUI folder, and you're going to see a file here called windows.xml. I would highly recommend that you make a backup of this. Either just copy this and save it to a completely different folder, or you can always right click, go down send to, and choose compressed folder, and that will make a backup just in case you hose something, it doesn't completely mess up the game. From there, all you have to do is just right click it and go to edit. Now for me, this is opening up in WordPad. it will probably open up in WordPad for you as well. I'm not using something fancy like Notepad++, which I do have installed, but I'm using WordPad just so it looks the same for everybody who's watching this who doesn't have a dedicated editor. Regardless, once you get inside, all you have to do is hit Control F and it will load the find function. Look for the word stash all, one word. Doesn't matter if it's uppercase or lowercase, and then just click find next. That's going to take you down to this little blurb of text right here. You'll see that it's commented out with the XML comment. You got the start of the comment and the end of the comment. So when the game loads, all of this in between the two fields, it completely ignores. This is the code that the mod that you could have downloaded earlier, this is the code that it re-enables. You'll see that it's got the button stash fill stacks here, button stash smart, and the button stash all. These are the 3 different shopping cart icons I showed you earlier. That's what the code is for these. So if you want to enable it in game, all you have to do is highlight the close comment here, delete it, highlight the open comment here, delete that, and save your file. And now the game will load that just like it would if you were using the mod, and that way you don't have to download any individual files. This is the easy way to re-enable it. And then when you load the game back, you'll see that you have your individual icons up here. Now, real quick, because I did this myself, if you just open up your standard inventory and you're not actually in a container, you're not going to see the buttons over here. So if you load the game up, hit tab to open up your inventory screen or whatever your button is for, you don't see that. You got to be inside an actual container to see the icons. So hopefully that helped out. Of course, if you have any questions, you know where the comment section down below is, and of course I'll try and help you out, or anybody else can. If you found the video useful, do me a favor and leave a like on it. You know, comments are always nice just to say thanks too. And make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.